first time a woman took a shower in prison, black hair dye kept falling off her head. This magical scene instantly attracted the attention of her fellow inmates. Sensing something unusual around her, the woman slowly turned her head. Her profound gaze sent shivers down people's spines. She was none other than Polaris, the daughter of Magneto. She possessed the superpower to control magnetic fields in all metals. Just recently, while on a mission, Polaris was unfortunately captured by the ambush of a Sentinel task force. But little did she expect to be provocatively challenged by the prison bully as soon as she entered the prison. As he was about to confront him, while passing the next cell, Polaris saw a mutant with pale skin, wearing the same blue collar as hers around his neck. Initially, she was merely curious. However, she would soon learn how terrifying the blue collar's limitations on mutants were. Returning to her own cell, Polaris knew nothing. Using her powers, she planned to break out forcefully, but the next moment, she heard ruthless laughter from all around her, leaving Polaris completely bewildered. Just then, a fellow inmate across from her provided an answer. Turns out, this was a special collar designed specifically to restrict mutants. Its purpose was to limit their superpowers. The inmate also informed her that no mutant who came here ever made it out alive. Upon hearing this, Polaris grew even more determined to escape. This was because she had just found out she was pregnant before being in prison. She couldn't let her unborn baby grow up in such an environment. So, during the next day's mealtime, Polaris approached the mutant with pale skin, seeking cooperation. She expected mutual support among their kind, but the mutant took one look at the prison bully and resolutely refused. He even told her to stay away from him in the future. Helpless, Polaris had to explore other options. However, what he didn't anticipate was that, during the next day's outdoor time, the prison bully actively approached Polaris, demanding that she become his underling. As the daughter of Magneto, how could she endure such humiliation? The prison bully stood up and said,
Okay, you don't want to do that. You see, out there, you got powers. But in here, I got powers.
But Polaris didn't pay much attention to the naive words. Unexpectedly, as he turned around to leave, the wannabe boss immediately pushed him down to the ground, without saying a word, and started beating him mercilessly. Seeing Polaris bleeding profusely from the beatings, the prison bully grew even more confident. Despite knowing Polaris was pregnant, he ruthlessly kicked her small abdomen. Polaris was completely enraged. Ignoring the pain caused by the collar, she forcibly used her superpowers to pin the prison bully tightly to the iron bars. At this point, she was already exhausted. Seeing the situation, the prison guards quickly intervened and stopped both of them. But afterwards, corrupted by the bribes from the prison bully, the guards wrongly punished Polaris, locking her up in solitary confinement. Thinking about the wonderful moments she had with her boyfriend before all this, Polaris felt extremely aggrieved at that moment. After all, no matter what, he was still a young adult in his early 20s. But for the sake of her unborn child, she had to find a way to escape this dreadful place as soon as possible. Looking at the metal iron door in front of her, Polaris kept encouraging and motivating herself. Then, disregarding the pain caused by the collar, she used her superpowers once again, ready to forcefully break out.